The Soweto In Colours Countdown Festival takes place at the Soweto Theatre in Jabulani tomorrow. It's an annual end-of-year lifestyle event that has food and entertainment that seeks to bring the community of Soweto together to celebrate the end of each year and usher the new year in the company of family and friends. The event features live music from popular DJs, food stalls and a beer garden, and live broadcasts by various media houses. For more on this event, we are joined by one of the organisers, Lelo Mnyaka, and she's the one that was speaking to us this morning. Lelo, thank you so much for your time and for joining us.
Good morning to you and your viewers.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. Just talk to us about the idea of this festival. Where did it start? Where did it come about?
So it's been running for over 4 years now. It's been done by, well, Soweto In Colours and events, Smart Events are the ones that are actually organising it. It's just one of those events where, you know, you just want to have a calm moment. It's actually R&B and gospel, so it's not a very rowdy. It's got a specific age group too, I think. The oldies. You know, the oldies where we just want to relax and just enjoy ourselves. I mean, we've got a kiddie section too, which also kind of helps. You can bring your kids with you if you don't have a babysitter. It's going to be a great event. Yeah.
I can imagine that at the end of every year, people just want to start winding down and coming together in events such as these. What have been some of the challenges in putting together an event of this type?
I think when events have been happening, we really have less challenges as we go. So we don't really have a lot of challenges, especially this year. Everything is smooth going.
That's good.
We don't really have a lot of challenges. I think the minute you get into organizing an event, if you do it over and over again, you get to a point where it just flows. Yeah.
So, I mean, if you've gotten to that place of being experienced with putting together an event of this kind, and you've done it for 4 years in Soweto, are you looking to expand it? I'm sure many other townships would like to wind down in the same way that Sowetans are doing with your event.
I think as Sowetans, we're very comfortable with being Sowetans. We like to keep things to ourselves. If we're going to be expanding, we'd have to change the name.
Right.
Because it's Soweto In Colours, we'd definitely have to change the name. But it's not a bad idea to think about expanding it to different, you know, areas in Johannesburg or even outside Johannesburg. It's still a small growing process.
Right. Yeah. And with gatherings of this nature, there's always the economy around it with people that have stalls that are able to sell. Just speak to us with regards to some of the small businesses that are able to make a buck or two out of this event.
This is the nice thing about these kind of events, because they are about building small businesses. We invite small businesses to come and sell. They buy stalls. We try and not have too many stalls so that people can actually make money. We grow them by advertising for them, putting them out there. So they get a lot out of this, not just selling and being at the event, but we get to put them out there. The world gets to meet them and say, oh, there's a certain place in Daweneti, I can go buy food there. I can go there without being at the event. So it grows businesses. It definitely does grow small businesses.
And are there any programs in however very little ways before the event where small businesses are trained, there's some enterprise development, that when they do sell and are participating in such an event, they're of a certain standard and quality?
I think because most of the people that we bring on board are people who've been working with food, and they're people who are actually professional. There's very little for us to put into their space, but we do try and grow them as best as we can. We invite them to different events that we do, so that it's not just that one event, but many more events to come. So yeah, there is a bit of growth. We are trying to look at different ways on how we can assist them beyond the events that's still in the pipeline.
And that's a very brilliant, sustainable aspect to it, in ensuring that it doesn't just start and stop with just one event.
Yes, definitely.
Talk to us about the lineup. I know people are very excited to know which gospel artists will be there, DJs and R&B for us oldies.
The lineup is awesome. We are definitely going to be having Zazam Keti. She's actually supposed to be joining us now. We're going to have Usbunoa, and then we're going to have Afrotraction. We have Enko. Those are the artists that we have. On DJs, we've got your people like Tibos, Temba Titi, your Lady GP, you know, your Queen T. It's quite a long list. Your Tepo Junior. It's quite a long list.
And how do you go about sourcing these artists? Well, how do you select them?
I think besides the fact of what kind of event that you are having, we've built that kind of relationship with so many artists that we are able to say, if we're doing a specific gospel, we know where to go. If we're doing a specific maybe house music type of then we know where to go. So we do have relationships that we've built over the years with, so it's easy to outsource them. Yes.
And just in terms of maybe the job creation that's created around this, do you hire security guards? Do you have people that work on the event
Yes,
before
definitely.
and after?
The events actually are great because they do create jobs, even though the jobs are not permanent, but they do create jobs and they do, you know, help people with easing them for that few days that they come and work. So we do hire security, we hire a lot of people. We hire people who will be doing runarounds for us, we hire transportation, furniture. So we do definitely build small businesses out there. And we try and use small businesses. We don't try and go and get big businesses that have already been established. We try and get those that we can grow with them.
And that's so important. So the do's and don'ts for those that will be attending, what can they bring, what can't they bring, just to ensure that everyone has a harmonious experience?
Cooler boxes are not allowed. Alcohol is not allowed. Food is not allowed. So they can get that inside the venue, as we've got stalls that are going to be selling food and alcohol and other crafts. So there'll be like people selling jewelry, clothes. Lots of exciting things will be sold there. They can bring camp chairs so that they're comfortable. They can bring camp chairs. If they want, they can bring picnic blankets, sorry. They can bring picnic blankets just to chill. It's a very chilled afternoon, you know. There's a kiddie section where kids will be taken care of. Kids will be given free food when they get there. They'll get free hot dogs, free party packs.
Oh, nice.
So they can at least bring their children. We've got a section for them. It's going to be great.
And the numbers that you're expecting tomorrow?
I think because it's not a huge event, we're looking at about 3,000 people. Yeah.
Sure. All right.
We're almost there.
No, you certainly are. Thank you for your time. This is a very exciting event. I can imagine that many Sowetans and those that are outside of Soweto that can attend will certainly enjoy it as they wind down the year. That's Lelo Mnyaka, who's one of the organisers of Soweto In Colours, speaking to us there about the event that's about to take place.